Mila Jovovich fears for the lives of her Ukrainian family and friends. Like countless others, they are in hiding since Putin's war broke loose. The Ukrainian-born star's compassion extends to both sides. My blood and my roots come from Russia and Ukraine. I'm torn in two as I watch the horror unfolding. Families being displaced, their whole life lying in charred fragments around them. Mila spent her early years in Russia, but living in the USSR was harsh, and her family fled to the States, hoping for a brighter future.
My parents and I pretty much defected. We escaped Russia in the early 80s.
Mila's heart is breaking for Ukrainians today. She shared links to charities to help the Ukrainian people. But Jovovich isn't the only one living in terror. Mila Kunis was born and raised in Ukraine until she was 7, but her parents wanted their girl to grow up in the US. In all the years that followed, Kunis never forgot her roots, and neither did her husband, Ashton Kutcher. 5 years ago, the couple visited Mila's Ukrainian hometown together. As Mila is absent from social media, Ashton expressed their shared support on Twitter. "I stand with Ukraine." And now the couple have started a fundraiser for Ukraine. They're partnering with Airbnb and Flexport with a goal of raising $30 million.
The people of Ukraine are strong and brave, but being strong and brave doesn't mean you're not worthy of support. We need to support the people of Ukraine. Please help us.
Vikings star Katheryn Winnick's heart is also bleeding for her motherland.
I couldn't fall asleep for 4 days now since the shelling started. I have family that are underground there. I have friends that are fleeing.
Winnick was born in Canada, but both her parents are Ukrainian. She grew up speaking Ukrainian at home and attended Ukrainian school every Saturday for 16 years. Katheryn spoke with loved ones a few days ago before they sought shelter underground. She hasn't heard from them since. I'm hoping that it's because maybe they don't have a signal, but I don't want to think the worst. I need to believe that they're okay. Winnick has always been proud of her heritage, and this war is hitting her terribly hard. "We are a peaceful country. We do not deserve this war," she wrote on Instagram. Moreover, Katheryn believes in the strength of the Ukrainian people.
Ukraine is a strong nation. Our spirit is so strong, and we need all the support we can get.
American actress Hayden Panettiere echoed many of Winnick's statements. Hayden has a daughter with ex-fiancé, Ukrainian boxer Wladimir Klitschko. She confirmed that their girl is safe and not in Ukraine, but wrote a heartfelt message. "I have personally witnessed the strength of the Ukrainian people who fought so hard for their independence. What Putin is doing is an absolute disgrace." Several other celebs are desperately praying for peace. Ukrainian-born Olga Kurylenko is well known for Quantum of Solace and Black Widow. Olga is horrified and scared for the safety of Ukrainian families and soldiers. She added the hashtag plea, "Please stop the war." The next actress is also fiercely advocating for her home country. Best known for Up in the Air and the Conjuring franchise, Vera Farmiga is heartbroken. Vera was born in the US, but her parents are Ukrainian. She posted an image of Ukraine's flag with a few verses from the national anthem. Farmiga later also shared a list of resources to support Ukraine. There are many more celebs with Ukrainian origins than you might think. For example, Leonardo DiCaprio, David Duchovny, and Steven Spielberg, but they are yet to speak out. Not only celebs with Ukrainian connections are worried about the conflict, though. Reynolds and Blake Lively pledged to match up to $1 million to Ukrainian refugees. Reality star Bethenny Frankel is sending Ukraine attack victims $10 million in aid. She did this through her disaster relief initiative, Be Strong. Penn took it upon himself to visit the Ukrainian capital to make a documentary on Russia's invasion. He was later forced to ditch his car and join the Ukraine exodus to Poland on foot. From what we could gather, he has made it out safely. Technology giant Elon Musk also flexed his muscles for good. After the Ukrainian vice prime minister tweeted for help, Musk sent Starlink stations to Ukraine. Stephen King also joined the conversation and posted a rare photo of himself. In another tweet, King said you don't just stand by and do nothing while a big kid beats up a little one. You might take a punch or two making the big kid stop, but that's the right thing to do. Wherever you are in the world, please do your bit, no matter how small. Donations can be made to the Ukrainian Red Cross here. Slava Ukraini.